Hey, welcome back to Giving Chances Farms, and today just doing a little bit of everything. This morning I already mowed to mulch up some of the leaves and cut down some of the grass that was a little taller than the rest of it, and then came back in because it was so dusty from mowing, had to take a shower, and now I'm going to be using a super moist spice cake and a can of pumpkin, and I'm going to make me some pumpkin spice muffins, or what I'm going to do today is use a loaf pan and just make little mini loaves. So basically the only thing you need is those two ingredients, and you put them in a bowl. Mix them together, and then basically you follow what the back of the box specifies for heating your oven. So this calls for, you don't have to use any of the water, the oil, or the eggs. It's just the cake mix and a can of pumpkin puree. So that in there, and then open this up, get my can opener, and then I think I'm going to add just a little bit of honey just to see what it tastes like, since, here on the farm we like our honey. So I'm going to add a little bit of it to see what kind of flavor it gives it. Okay. This is usually the time of year when the trees are changing colors for fall and the weather's starting to change, that I tend to make more of these. I mean, granted that you can make them anytime during the year because these ingredients are in the store all year long, so that's not that big of a deal. But fall time is when I like to do the pumpkin spice muffins. So now basically all I'm doing is stirring it up until all the cake batter is mixed in, and then you will put them in the loaf pan. Not for sure exactly how many of this will make, since this will be the first time. Now I'm spilling it all over, but who doesn't spill or make a mess while they're trying to make something? I think I may have to go get the tractor and move some mulch. Today is the day that we normally get more trucks that brings us mulch, and I think so far we've already gotten, I think I just heard the 4th truck rolling in, and so they must be busy today, which helps us because, as you've seen in the previous videos of us moving mulch, that may have to see if I can find some pictures of before we start getting the mulch to spread out and fill in the pond. Well, the so-called pond, I should say. Now I'm just going to put a little bit of honey in here and then call that good. I add honey to pretty much most things that I bake, so my homemade biscuits that I make. I dab a little bit of honey in it. Pancake mix, I put a little bit of honey in it. Waffles, put honey in it. Alright, so now that that's all mixed in, that's the consistency you basically want it, and it'll be nice and moist when it gets done baking. So I'll put them in the loaf pan, and then you want to heat, it says to heat the oven at 350 for shiny metal or glass pans, or 325 for dark or non-stick pans. So I'll probably just stick this in at the 325. So I'll get those in the pan and get back. Okay, now you can see this only made 5, but these are probably equivalent to 2 muffins, the medium-sized muffins. So be about 10 muffins altogether. I mean, granted that Tony and I normally eat about 2 muffins at a time, so 1 loaf will be perfect for us. So stick these in the oven and wait for them to come out, and we'll take them tomorrow to the farmer's market. Okay, coming out here to do some nightly chores. What did you find?
1, 2, 3. There's 1 more.
Where's the basket?
4. It's outside.
Okay. So, Taylor found 4 eggs today. For some reason, the chickens, well, some of them, other than Miss Katie, is the only one that's laying in there. The rest of them I find on the ground wherever they want to lay. So
I'm gonna go outside and
if I come in here to check on them, then if I see one on the ground, then I put it in the nesting box. You guys are probably wondering how the 2 chickens are doing that was in the chicken hospital, since we've recently put them in here. And nope, that's not one, but the one up there is one of them, and then the other one must be outside. Rooster, you're not going out. You just got shooed in here. Okay. Oops, you got 4 more. Oh, there she is. There's the one. She still has that flap of skin that I should have cut off, but I never was able to. So I just left it on thinking that it would eventually fall off, but the roosters are still being cruel and not being very nice to the hens. So some of her skin is trying to come back off. So I keep trying to spray some of that spray that I was using on it. They're all in here? Okay. So the chicken wranglers got all of the chickens. So anyways, as I was saying, So this one right here is one of the ones that got injured. And then the other one is up there on the roost. Or on the nesting box, roosting I should say. But they seem to be doing okay. But we have listed some of the roosters on, I can't remember what Tony listed them on to sell because we have too many of them. But we decided to keep 2 of them. Anyways, we decided to keep 2 of the roosters. So basically the ones we're going to keep are the black one. Where I can't, oh. Him right there. And then one of the red ones, the one that we call Pirate, is the one we'll end up keeping. And to see if that will help, because then we would only have 2 instead of 5. So. Not sure if you're going to be able to hear me with them roosters in there crowing, but I know some of you is probably missing watching us milk Miss Hot Chocolate, but we're still bringing her back here on the milking stand. Like she would still be coming back here to milk. That way we can separate the 2 goats while they're eating, because otherwise they just keep on butting heads. And one would be making the other one get out of the way and vice versa. So one of them wouldn't be able to eat and then the other one would. And then after we shut the chicken coop here, oh, look, it's a little toad. After we shut the chicken coop, or as we was walking out, I noticed that there was another egg on the ground, so instead of 4 eggs, we have 5 now. Which is good, because we like to eat eggs for breakfast. Kitten, it's playing with one of the, right there, it's playing with one of the tails of the cats. Alright, so there's another kitty.
Little kitty Heidi.
He's still got blue eyes. And Taylor's in there getting, sounds like, feed, or the alfalfa cubes for the cows. And then Hot Chocolate's in there eating by herself, so.
Don't you mean Coco?
I mean Coco. I get them mixed up. Just like, you know, the kids, I have to go down the list of names before I get the right one, so.
Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified for any new upcoming videos.